We're gonna shout it loud, even if our words seem meaningless.
Someone clip that. No, it wasn't that funny. I'm just kidding.
I wish that some way, somehow, that I could save every one of us. But the truth is that I'm only one girl. Still, we're gonna shout it loud, even if our words seem meaningless. It's like I'm carrying the weight of the world. I hope that some way, somehow, that I could save every one of us. But the truth is that I'm only one girl. Maybe if I keep believing, my dreams will come to life. Come to
Oh. There you go, cool, you can see it. And you can hear it whenever there's sound, but at the moment there is no sound. Cool. We don't have any settings available, but I guess it is in alpha, so I guess this kind of makes sense. But hello. We're going to be playing... I'm going to try Rue Valley out. It's a part of the Humble monthly choice thing, but apparently the keys only... You can only play it between the 1st and the 30th of September. So I was like, oh shit, well I guess there's only 3 days left to actually try it out. And it actually looked kind of cool from the pictures, so... I'm just going to give it a go, see what it's like. If I fancy it, we're going to play some Fatal Frame after, but I've had a headache most of the day, so yeah. I've just taken some tablets. Hopefully it goes away. But let's see what this is like. It looked a bit like Disco Elysium, somewhat, which I haven't played, but I know about it. But welcome to Rue Valley. Keep in mind that you are playing a pre-alpha version of the game. While you will experience the story in the intended way, you will also encounter environments, characters, animations, voice acting that's still in placeholder phase. Okay. Okay, cool. You can hear the game. But yeah, welcome in, Morph. Welcome in, Nobby. How you both doing? So resolute. Ah. So what is this? Define character personality. God damn, I haven't even been on long. I've already got a bot thing. Cool. So am I impulsive or calculated? Hmm. Hmm. I don't want to say I'm impulsive. Decisive, paranoid. No. Yes, just someone can't be you. What's wrong? I'm definitely more paranoid about things. That's true. Am I indecisive? I mean, I kind of am. I keep re-evaluating upgrading both of them. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that one. Okay. I'm assuming that means you're both. I don't know. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, so... That one. I'm definitely more introverted than extroverted. And I'm definitely awkward. Okay. You're quite introverted, but you still enjoy being in crowd. Sometimes two could be considered a crowd, right? Yes. Mindful? Oh, wait, there's 2 points left. Oh, wait, so you only have so many? Okay. Sensitive or indifferent? You're aware of emotions, don't pretend. Yeah, nah. You're prone to surrender to your own emotions. If I just done that one. As a highly sensitive person, you know what the life way is a constant roller coaster of joy and suffering. You experience mostly suffering. That's like that. Yes, and then that. That seems decent. Yes. Okay. So I know nothing of the story of this. I only literally know of it purely because Humble Bundle said I got it. And I was like, cool. See what it's like, see how it plays. It could be fun.
The frenetic sound coming from a century-old clock nudges you back to the present. The stale air perfects the image of the old motel room.
Oh, I got... Okay. Well, there's a box of choices behind me. I mean, I've only got one choice, but yeah.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Damn it, where... I mean... Yeah,
No worries, Mr. Harrow. I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now.
yeah. Can I change how that looks? No, it's not. Okay. No, actually, no, that is spot on. Okay.
Slight lack of motivation. More like total lack of motivation. You'd rather stay in bed all day instead of attending this joke of a therapy in the middle of nowhere.
And we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions. But for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence and try to stay aware of it at all times if possible.
The silence befalls the room. A muffled sound of clanging from the outside only making the moment more uncomfortable.
Oh, okay. So there's actually options, but I can't pick them because of my choices. So because I technically have dramatic, I'm not allowed to lie and say I'm fine. Shit. So I'll just have to do I'll try. I really kind of want yeah, I'd have to move everything. Alright, hang on a minute. Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna be able to just do that. I hate fucking moving shit. I just want to move these 3 or these 4, but I know it's gonna move my whole thing. I'm it. Yeah, but now I'm cutting him out. I hate this. I hate this. I don't know where to fucking put me. Oh, what, you mean the character one? I could do... I don't know. I feel like that's just... It's awkward. I don't know. In the fucking middle. Welcome in, Cupcake. How you doing? You're just gonna have to put up with not seeing the options. Because I can't be asked to fuck about. I'll read the options out for you. You're fine. You're fine. Okay. Right, okay. So yeah, I only have I'll try as a lie.
That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep
Yeah,
us
how you doing,
focused,
Cupcake?
I always limit the session length.
Why, let's switch this version.
exactly
Oh, what,
1
you mean
hour.
no longer the
That's
green
the
screen,
allowance.
Obby? Continue.
However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything.
So I can either do, can't you simply state that I'm fine so we can both continue with our lives? Is another session really necessary? I was hoping this would be a one-time thing. Why do we have to do this here in the middle of nowhere? Or 4, no questions. But I'm going to do, can't you simply, let's hope, number 1, why can't you simply state that I'm fine so we can both move on?
Mr. Harrow, that is out of the question.
Damn it.
This is a court-ordered therapy, and both of us could be fined or worse if we don't see it through.
Fine.
And I have my own professional reasons, besides the legal ones. You require help, and I've been designated to provide it.
Yeah, without the green screen. So, the system I use for my green screen is... Because I don't use an actual green screen. The way that I do it is that I have... where I've got a NVIDIA RTX card, I use their broadcast software. But the only problem is, when you're playing newer, higher-end games, trying to run that and the camera software just fucks everything. Like, even with, like, not necessarily up-to-date games, like, when we played Watch Dogs 2, you'd notice that it felt like my camera was behind in the audio. It's because it was fucking... It wasn't meshing with... The broadcast software wasn't meshing with the game. So I decided we would just try out having a normal webcam. And then this way, I don't have to worry about any issues because it's not trying to do two softwares at once. That makes sense? But yeah. I mean, I kind of prefer green screens because, like, I do like this, what we've got. It's decent. But for me, I also don't like the fact that I'm taking up more space. Like, if this was green screen, I wouldn't have any issue with this game because you would see behind me to see the box, right? But because it's an actual webcam, wherever I put myself, you're not really going to see certain bits. So I don't like that aspect of it. But yeah, if I just got an actual green screen, probably wouldn't be as bad. But I don't have the room for it, and honestly, I don't really want one. So yeah. Just try to fix some stuff with Streamlabs. Annoyed because come out and start working. Hopefully you manage. I know nothing about Stream... Oh wait, no, I do know Streamlabs. What is it that's not working exactly? I don't know if I can help, but I can try.
I've never let a client down, and I'm not about to do it now.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I guess not. He's not going to really do anything anyway.
All right then. That's it for today.
We're doing the timers. Is your chat bot, like the cloud bot for Streamlabs, on? Because sometimes it randomly turns itself off. So it's worth checking that on their website.
Through the door, you hear that sound again.
You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Okay. I do so one of the reasons why I wanted to try this out is because I actually liked the look of the art style looked really cool.
Spit it out already.
Oh. So how do I move in this? Oh, it's put okay. Okay, so I can highlight and shit.
I'll break you open if I have
The machine wheezes in suffering. What? Okay. Fucking hell, alright. It's coiled like a sleeping serpent. Okay, so yeah, maybe my character does have some issues. Plastic bottles, some empty, others half empty, partially eaten breakfast, some old clothes, torn and faded, all covered in a mixture of grease and spoiled orange soda. Amid this murky pool, you catch a glimpse of your own face. Number 1, stomp on your distorted image in the puddle. Number 2, blocked by paranoid trait, smudge the reflection with your hand, or 3, just walk away. Stomp on your distorted image in the puddle. Hundreds of tiny ripples form in the puddle, but instead of obscuring your identity, even more details emerge in the face. Decades worth of new wrinkles appear, and poignant expression of a man lost in time becomes even more apparent. The longer you look, the more you see it, the reflection of your inside. So I can either choose, it's not what's inside, definitely step into the puddle and onto yourself. I don't need to look at it, ignore the metaphor and just walk away. No, let's acknowledge the metaphor. Ah! A soggy sock! That's a status? As you stand still in the middle of the smelly puddle, the liquid slowly seeps through your left shoe and onto your sock, while the inside reflection comes to a calm, transforming back to a regular one. Number 1, damn it, stomp the ground in frustration. Or 2, which is blocked by dramatic, just great and walk away slowly. So we're going to have to stomp on the ground. Okay. Fair enough. The transformer is buzzing softly. Oh. What about this? It was already late afternoon when you saw the sign for the first time as the bus door opened and one wave of desert heat hit you in the face. All the other passengers of the almost empty bus remained seated, each lost in their own world. None of them paid any attention to you as you gathered your belongings and prepared to leave the bus. Number 1, I remember an older woman. Number 2, there was a young person with a bright pink hair. Number 3, the burly man with a thick beard left an impression for sure. Number 4, I don't want to think about these people. What do the young person with bright hair? They were scrolling through their phone with a bored expression, seemingly completely disinterested in their surroundings, as if they lacked any real connection to the outside world. Let's do the old woman one. Sitting in the back of the bus, her nose was buried in a book during the whole trip. Her wrinkled face was contorted in a look of intense concentration, as if she were trying to solve some complex puzzle. What about the burly man? He was leaning against the window, staring out at the desolate landscape and a faraway look in his eyes. He seemed lost in thought, as if trying to make sense of something that had happened to him long ago. I don't want to think about these people, and why would you? Even as you were leaving the bus, they meant nothing to you. But outside, next to the bus sign, Dr. Fink's smiling eyes were watching you, his brow dripping with the sweat and the intense desert heat. He was already analysing me, trying to think of anything he could use to keep me here as long as possible. Welcome to Rue Valley, he proclaimed, like some poorly written NPC from an outdated video game. I'm Dr. Fink, your therapist for the duration of your stay here. It all happened less than 2 hours ago, yet it feels like an eternity has passed. Damn. Pink hair lass seems accurate. I think I read pink hair lass, but I think it just said a young pink-haired person. Let's talk to the woman kicking the vending machine.
Come on, you thief.
She's pounding the life out of the poor machine. Ah! Because of my total lack of motivation, I cannot talk to her. She could be here for therapy as well, is the only option I have available. Who knows, but unlike you, she definitely looks like she needs it. Poor woman, she should consult with a real professional, not a charlatan like Dr. Fink. Nobody needs to be sent away from their home to the stump, regardless of their mental state. Yeah, that one. And yet, what should be done with lunatics like her? Let them rage around freely, yelling and kicking vending machines wherever they go. I've got, well, if they're breaking the law, they should be sent to prison, obviously. There must be a better way to help the distressed person. Okay, we'll do that one. Perhaps you could speak with her, see if you could help somehow? Okay. I can't. Or is that too much to ask for right now? Well, unfortunately, I don't have the motivation to talk to anyone, so unfortunately, no. Probably not. All the attention of the girl behind the counter is grabbed by the ongoing phone call. Social check? Try to get her attention? Yeah, sure. I guess I failed the social check. It's best to let her make the first move. She'll soon notice you on her own. End the phone call and ask if she can help you. That's what receptionists are supposed to do. I've got the option. Pretend to look at the leaflets laying on the desk and hope she will address you eventually. You grab a leaflet and stare through it, preparing mentally for the imminent conversation. But you either manage to look like you're really here for the leaflets, or she simply doesn't care.
Yes? Yes, I'm sure.
She says to the other person on the other end of the line. After a few dozen anxiety-filled seconds, you finally realise she's not about to cut her call short just because you happen to show up. Yes, I have it! Because I'm awkward, I have the option. Move away from the reception desk and stop invading her personal space and leave. Yes. Cool. I like it. The chair looks very old but sturdy. Sit down. A chair is not a bed, but let's be honest, it's better than standing. So I can either sit patiently doing nothing, or I can mess with my phone while you wait. Let's do that. The phone bleeps to life and years-old wallpaper greets you. If it wasn't a collection of pixels on the screen, it would be musty with age and neglect. Play a quick match of hyper-casual protagonists while you wait. Scroll through your feed to kill some time. Well, we got to scroll through our feed to kill some time. You start scrolling through stale memes, boring news articles, beach photos of ex-acquaintances, and poorly targeted sponsored posts. Scroll some more. In one picture, a grinning middle-aged stranger is apparently showcasing his newest baby. Thanks to a cleverly applied filter, both of them sport donkey ears. Sounds like social media. Scroll some more. In an overly long and slightly racist video, a non-native speaker is repeatedly making embarrassing linguistic errors. They often turn out to be unintentional double entendres. Hilarity ensues. I hope we get motivation from this. Minutes pass, but the phone call is still not at its end. She responds to the person on the other end. Back to the phone! With a gentle touch, the phone screen turns on again. Play a quick match of hyper-casual protagonists while you wait. Yeah, sure. The first wave of tiny bow-tie-wearing antagonists appears on your phone screen. They're so cute. Very cute. One of them is wearing a top hat 2 times the size of his body. Another is supporting a goatee worthy of Clan PS villain. Touch one of them. You tap the one carrying a golden fork and he instantly turns into an amorphous purple splotch. A matching splotching sound effect plays at the same time, further confirming that the bow-tied wearing golden fork carrying antagonist is no more. I guess I'm supposed to squash them all. Sigh and continue squashing them. I don't know if he was enjoying it, but I mean, to be fair, any fucking social media bound to see one of them. Receptionist is still giving directions over the phone and you're getting restless.
Giant donut sign. I have no idea where you are.
Where we just sit patiently and do nothing. We get all through this, and then I'm going to be too socially awkward not to talk to her. Time goes by and the girl at the reception is still talking.
All right. I understand. Yes. Bye. Hi. Can I help you? I would have finished the call earlier if I knew you were waiting for me. You're too quiet.
Actually, I feel like an awkward person wouldn't have their phone audio up loud in a waiting room. Oh yeah, no, without a doubt, I would have had earphones in. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Okay, let's get you into your room.
Okay.
So, number 6. That's the last one on the 2nd floor. Everything is prepared for you, and this is your key card.
She raises her hand holding a piece of blue and red plastic. Wait, so I either have option 1, thank you, and reach towards the key card, or 2, nod and wait for her to put it on the counter. Which is so awkward. I love it. Wait, yeah, we're going to do that one.
I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we've decided to modernize for a number of reasons.
Number 1, awkward trait. Key cards are great. Yeah, sure. She nods in response, but then continues as if you hadn't said anything.
Actually, one reason, to be perfectly honest. The guests just kept on losing their keys. It was exhausting. And my uncle didn't like the cost of replacing so many locks.
Number 1 is my dramatic trait. Please, I think I'm dying. I'm assuming that's to stop her from talking. Or 2, continue listening to her rambling. I'm going to do dramatic. You mean it? Your body hurts, your tormented soul screams for rest, but your fate is in her cruel hands. Now is the key card to your room.
Should I call an ambulance? It might be some time until they arrive, though. There's this protest and...
I just need to get to my room.
Oh. All right.
The disappointment for being cut short is plain on her face.
I'll just need your signature.
She hands over the keycard and puts some kind of document on the counter. She needs a signature. Blocked by paranoid, sign the document foolishly without reading it first. Oh, because I'm paranoid, I have to read the document. Okay. They won't get you this way, and don't forget the small print. This is a little bit more paranoid than I am.
Perhaps.
So I have 3 options. The first 2 I can't do because they're blocked by my awkward trait. So I can't say, why'd you ask? I can't say no. So I have to say, not really. She's right, you're not a lawyer, so who are you kidding? Just sign the damn document and prepare for the unknown consequences. Sign the document begrudgingly.
Thank you for your trust, sir. I'm
She
here if
says
you
with a
need
barely
anything.
visible smirk.
Enjoy your stay.
Bye. I like the train system. It's kind of funny. So she said number 6, which is this room. The paint is peeling from the wood of the door, but number 6 is new, shining chrome. No, room 6 card. Unlock the door with your card. Enter the room. This does seem like a weird establishment to have a key card, if I'm honest. The armchair looks exactly like the one in Dr. Fink's room. There's so many dark patches that can barely be called a mirror. A small cup sits on the shelf. Look at the mirror. There's mirror splotches make interesting patterns on your face. To cover a dark circle here, a mole there, a patch of wrinkles. I'm paranoid. A mole? Could it be a skin cancer? The good old mole under your left eye. It was with you as long as you can remember, yet still, has it grown in size a little? Changed its color, maybe? Paranoid. Pretty sure it has. Perhaps you are imagining it, or it may be too late to worry about it, and you'll die in a matter of days. Look at the mirror again. Sure. I can't do anything, yeah. That was my only option. The choices for the game is kind of funny. Hundreds of strangers have slept in this bed, leaving behind flakes of dead skin. Still, you can't wait to jump into the sheets and contribute to the collection. That is definitely a way of phrasing that. But between you and the object of your desire, on the folded sheets lay a dusty suitcase. Your suitcase. The smallest one you own. So because I have a total lack of motivation, I'm not able to open the suitcase. So I have to do, can't deal with this now. Put it away. Yeah, it's such a chore. But if you don't open it, how will you replace your damp sock with a dry one? Well, I can't. I have no motivation. The more you prolong it, the worse it will get. If you don't unpack now, it'll feel ever harder and more pointless to do it later. Step by step, a simple act of unpacking will become an unsurmountable burden, and even thinking about it will make you feel weak and powerless. Do you really want to walk back down into that deep black pit accompanied by the squishing sound of your wet sock? So I can either do, alright, let's open the suitcase and just get it done with it, or dramatic, it's my destiny to repeat this vicious cycle of misery and regret. Put the suitcase away. I want to do that one. Well, living out of your suitcase is the surest way to feel transient. The way you can at least continue telling yourself that the therapy will be over soon. To be fair, I don't often unpack my suitcase when I do my trips away. For the most part. Occasionally I do, but for the most part I tend to leave a lot of stuff in it and just take it out when needed. And now that suitcase is dealt with, the motel room is officially your home. Dramatic. More like a prison. Well now, you could describe it that way too. So I guess we sleep. Despite the tight sheets and crisp-looking pillow, the bed reeks of dust and age. Fall onto the bed, risking to break it. I can't do that because I'm paranoid, so I crawl into the bed. Mate, sleep in the fucking middle. It creaks and squirms as you crawl into it. You try to make yourself comfortable, but the overly soft mattress swallows you up. As soon as your head touches the rough pillow, though, tiredness overwhelms you. Coming to this nowhere motel to attend therapy you don't need has drained you both physically and mentally. You are desperate to get some sleep, yet after weeks of wakeful nights, you know it won't come that easy. So I can either just close your eyes and hope sleep will come, or mess with your phone. We've already done enough with the phone. Let's just try to go to sleep. For a precious moment, there's only darkness and silence, but your mind refuses to calm down, and soon your thoughts start chasing each other in circles. But not a moment has passed, and your ears are pierced by a ringtone that you swore to change years ago. Blocked by paranoid, answer the phone without checking who's calling. Check who's calling. The screen reads simply unknown number. You feel betrayed by your very own phone, masking the identity of the mysterious caller. Put it on silent and ignore it. You'll silence your phone as the mystery of the caller identity teases you gently. Close your eyes again. I'm sorry, but if I don't know who's calling me, I ain't answering the phone. Darkness surrounds you once more, but the image returns, flashing quickly without your consent, a veritable carousal of impression experiences. Oh, okay. With the blur of the half-formed memories of impression, an image of a receptionist emerges. You're desperately trying to catch her attention, but she completely grabbed an ongoing phone call. Pretend to look at leaflets. Wait, is this just a repeat of what we've already done? Oh, pretend to look at leaflets laying on the desk and hopefully she'll address you eventually. What a pathetic attempt at acting. Or did you try to act badly, hoping she'd take pity on you? Oh. You hear a familiar sound. It's your annoying ringtone. Put on silent, ignore it. Now why would you answer your phone? Oh! So I think this is like a recap of certain things that have happened, which is kind of a cool, cool way about doing it. Just in case you have to do a lot of choices. Still nothing. Still with me, Mr. Harrow? The swelling images, the bushy eyebrow of your new psychotherapist emerge, bouncing up and down as he talks. I sort of wandered off whilst... What was it again? You can't stay in the real world for 1 second, can you? At least you admit it. You have survived the first session with a court-assigned psychotherapist. Despite your effort at act normal, it seems like he plans to keep you here for some time. An image of the young woman appears. She's punching and kicking the old vending machine. Could she be here for therapy as well? Ignore her. Hey, come on. We didn't ignore her. We were too lacking motivation to talk. It is what it is. You have nothing to say, nothing to do. Just a bare minimum. Hold some kind of grudge against the vending machine. I think that's it. As your conscience keeps spinning around, the crowds of recent experiences turns into a cyclone of painful memories, repressed thoughts, and strange images. Valid. Got 3 here. Desert. You find yourself walking through the desert. Your eyes are fixed on the guide in front of you, and your feet are trying to keep up with a steady pace. But the distance between you keeps growing until the guide becomes merely a dot nearing the horizon. Once you finally admit you can no longer see them, your body collapses onto the cracked earth below. You surrender to the bittersweet feeling of hopelessness and decide the spot will be your grave and the sun is your executioner. But it will be no swift act of mercy. No, you will be tortured and kept wishing for it all just to end. So I've only got look up at... Oh my god! So I can't... Because I've got a total lack of motivation, I can't summon your strength and get up. So I can either look up at your headsman or cry. So I'm going to do the cry option. You expected a sweet relief, the only one still possible for a tortured convict waiting for their death sentence. But your dry eyelids betray you. You and your cries only get absorbed by the thick, cruel air surrounding you, forcing you to keep all of your anguish inside forever. While walking through an endless desert, you couldn't keep up with your only guide and accepted a slow, painful death under the merciless desert sun. Cool. Condemnation. The figure of your angry father towers over you. It's not, he says, frowning at you in disappointment. So I can either do, but it didn't do it in the end, or you just want to get rid of me, admit it. So do that one. Flames spark inside you, spewing into a wildfire of defensive rage. Your heartbeat accelerates. From the deepest pit of your childhood memories, walked by a tooth of time, an image of your father condemned for you for something terrible you have done. But yeah, it does make sense if you're only there for a weekend. Attic. You're desperately searching for something in the dark, dusty attic full of broken furniture and random clutter. You don't recall ever being here before, but you know it's the attic of your own house, and every piece of old junk that you stumble upon feels somehow familiar, although you cannot really recognize any of it. So I can either search behind a pile of crumbling decades-old books, look below the mouldy remnants of a sofa, or open the chest covered in cobwebs. We'll do the chest. Inside the chest is a pile of old letters. You can't remember if they are yours, but you know they're not worth reading. Let's have a look under the sofa. You look underneath the sofa and only darkness meets your eye. You stretch your arm reluctantly, but find only dust and dead insect shells. What about the decade-old books? You carefully move the pile aside and discover another pile of even older books hiding behind it. While moving the second pile, despite your care, some of the books simply turn to dust. Only the third pile to be revealed of books, so make sure you don't dare touch it. get that. You've been desperately looking for something in the dark, dusty attic full of broken furniture and random clutter. You don't know what you've been searching for, but you know you haven't found it. Emancipate the cocooned memories. Why bring back old painful memories? Better leave them hidden deep inside and forget about them, right? Or are you strong enough to confront them? Hold to commit? Not enough willpower. Cool. Cool. Don't worry. These are all not real memories. I've got, they are echoes of my past, but they are an embodiment of my feelings. These are prophecies. These are embodiment of my feelings. More like random neural activity in your brain. Best forget about them. I just know they are important. Could be, but are you strong enough to confront them? I have lack of motivation, so not yet. I don't actually know how long the alpha is, either. The sound of a car engine and screeching tires urges you to open your eyes, bringing you back to the miserable reality again. Whirlwind of uncontrolled thoughts of still spinning inside you. Your nostrils carry a curious smell of dust, and your throat is dry as a desert. It was foolish to hope you'd fall asleep. So I can't stay in bed because I'm thirsty, so get up and find some water. I'm assuming we just go to the bathroom, right? Open the tap and drink some water. As soon as you turn on the tap, horrible smell fills your nostril. It's like there's a plumbing issue in hell, and all blocked sewage is feeding directly into this faucet. Then you see the water steamed out of the tap. It's a healthy shade of jet black, mixed with chunks of silt. Ugh. Changed my mind, I'm not touching that water. I can't drink it because I'm paranoid, so... Good, for a moment there, you seem to be drifting back to your old ways, but you don't want to go there. Alright, well, I guess maybe the vending machine, then? Would be the next choice.
God damn it!
You hear this man yell from inside the vehicle. Even through the tinted windshield, you can feel his frustration.
Come on, start, you piece of shit!
He says to the car. The maniac is about to kill someone. Judging by the reckless driving you just witnessed, the man is either under influence or another patient of Dr. Phoenix. So I can either do, he seems to be in a hurry, he's probably drunk, or number two, dramatic, the maniac is about to kill someone. So let's do that one. Most likely himself. Come to think of it, could it be that's what exactly he's trying to do? I'd rather not think about it right now. It's my only option. Right, let's find something to drink. Go. This is a fun little game. You jump as if someone poked you in the stomach. For a split second, the whole world was exploding, but it was just thunder, the loudest one you've ever witnessed. Paranoid, does this motel even have a lightning rod installed? Next time, it might hit me. What, a lightning rod? I'm doing that one. But while you're already thinking about the next strike, your heart is still racing because of the last one. It's pumping, but there's nothing to use for unwanted excess of adrenaline for, so it keeps lingering, eating you up inside while you stand alone and thirsty in the middle of the empty parking lot. Oh, great. The bad machine seems to be decades old, except for a newly installed comically large reddish button. So I can press a couple of keys on the pad, check the label of the reddish button, and put some change into the machine. Check the reddish button. It reads drinking water for the people of Rue Valley, free of charge, courtesy of Coral Destiny. Okay, yeah, press the red button. With a bang and a clang, the machine vomits out a bottle of water. We take it. The almost frozen plastic feels slippery in your sweaty hand. You can't wait to drain it of the precious fluid. So, water bottle? Besides a couple of coins, you don't carry much stuff with you. A label on the bottle reads Coral Destiny. Put the water bottle back into your... Wait, because I'm paranoid I can't drink it? Put the water bottle back into your enormous pocket, or... Wait, how comes the water is free? That's my paranoid option, we'll go with that. Think, man, think. You've allowed yourself to be seduced by the promise of that cool, fresh sip. Stop that and ask yourself the important questions. Who benefits from free water? Why would anyone just give away something of value for nothing? Are they trying to get us addicted? But you and your whole species are already terminally addicted to water. No. There must be some other angle here. Something that's right in front of you, but you can't see it. You just can't figure it out right now. So I can either do dramatic. If I don't drink it, I'll die of dehydration. Either way, it's the end of the road. 2, I think I'd rather stay thirsty, pour the water out of the bottle to avoid temptation. Or 3, but what if they actually want me not to drink the water? We're going to do the dramatic option. We'll drink the water theatrically. You rip open the bottle cap and start draining the water until you hold your shriveled plastic husk in your hand. Oh, okay. Well, we're no longer thirsty. Suddenly, in response, the night sky turns blood red and you feel an infinite scream passing through every unbearable anxiety comes over you. Get away or hide? Let's get away. But you can't run away from the whole sky on fire any better than you can from your own past. Anxious apprehension. At least I don't have to face it. Close your eyes. Your eyelids connect and darkness greets you for a mere second, but as always, the carousel of suffering starts spinning at once. I can either do how do I stop it or how do I let go of it. Let's do how do I stop it. That's easy. Simply stop being you. Nobody can stop being themselves, or what kind of answer is that? Nobody can stop being themselves.
I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an affection too, weren't you?
Well, I wasn't expecting it. No, I was expecting an answer. But the receptionist disappears, and instead of the fiery sky begins burning in the way through the darkness, cutting several straight narrow slits into your closed eyelids. So I can't do open your eyes and try to calm down. I can only do I want this to stop and squeeze your eyelids tighter. Well then, keep craving, keep clinging, keep suffering. I have no choice. Red sky is seeping through the cuts in your eyelids, forming a number.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Stop the carousel and focus on something else, or I don't need therapy. Yeah, stop the carousel. Surely there's something pleasant to think of instead of this bushy-eyebrowed psychotherapist and the court-mandated therapy. Think of something sexy, yes. But Dr. Finks only seems to become more real. Mr. Yes, sorry. I can't do guilt-ridden, so yes, of course.
It's all right. I am aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now, and will surely be coming back to this condition of yours.
Lack of motivation, that's the least of your worries, while your mind is filled with this crushing, overwhelming sense of impending... Wait, did you hear that? A muffled sound of metallic clanging from the outside diverts your frail attention. For some unknown reason, your heartbeat accelerates and cold sweat appears in your armpits.
At all times, if possible.
The doctor finishes, apparently expecting some sort of answer from you. I'm terribly sorry, I wandered off. Could you repeat, please?
No worries, Mr. Harrow. You seem to have had enough talk for today anyway.
He stops and gives you a concerned look.
Mr. Harrow, you're shaking. Are you feeling unwell?
While you endured the whole session stoically so far, but this one moment anxiety, it could completely ruin your chances of being sent back home anytime soon. Emotional check. Try and act like a stable, well-adjusted person that you are. We're gonna fail it, aren't we? Yeah. You open your mouth with an intention of convincing him that you're fine, but stress is just too high to control and instantly overwhelms you. Cry your heart out or panic, hyperventilate, repeat. Let's cry your heart out. Your face wrinkles in spasm and tears burst out your eyes, suddenly as if pressured canisters full of ocean waters erupted by a stray bullet.
It's all right to let it out.
You recognize great compassion in his voice. Gradually, sob by sob, you calm down and your breathing slows down to the usual tempo.
There are tissues on the table if you need them.
Wipe your tears using your sleeve, or thanks, use a tissue. Yeah, use a tissue.
Feeling a little better? Good. May I ask, how is your sleep these days?
Dramatic. I only have one option. I haven't slept for months.
Is that so?
He seems to inspect the dark circles on your eyes.
Well then, if you happen to have trouble falling asleep tonight,
He opens his hand, revealing a single purple pill lying on his palm.
There's no reflection in his glasses. Behind them, a pair of bushy eyebrows.
Reach for the pill.
remember, what I'm giving you is a mild, non-prescription herbal hypnotic drug. Nothing more.
Okay. We'll take the pill.
Hopefully, it'll help you calm down and get some rest tonight. We'll continue tomorrow. All right then. Now, you only need to pick up the key card for your room, and I'll call the reception to make sure everything is in order.
Wait,
Sound
what do you
good?
mean? We've already got the key card for our room.
The exit is behind you. That's
Right,
the
use it,
bathroom.
please.
Of course.
Hey, what's that? The book's cover is dominated by a stunning redhead, her face smudged with makeup, her dress tight. Shadows gather all around her, but a gun in her hand shows she's ready for any danger, and with that decolletage, she's dressed to kill. Above the woman is a title, Lilith Undercover. Below her, the name of the author, T.G. Samsung. I can't check it out because I don't have any motivation, but I can go toilet literature. A man with eyes red from the crying meets your gaze from the other side of the mirror. He looks exactly like you, but somehow doesn't feel like you. What's happening to me? You must have gotten lost in thought for a moment while the doctor was speaking. It couldn't have possibly happened more than a couple of minutes ago, but it feels like an hour since it's passed. And then the sound of the old alarm clock awakens you from a daydream, but you can't remember, and this overwhelming tsunami of dread appeared out of nowhere. So I can either swallow the purple pill with some water, paranoid, something fishy about this mirror, or anxious apprehension, splash some water on your face to calm yourself down. Yeah, let's do that one. As soon as you turn on the tap, oh yeah, it can't because of the fucking black liquid. Someone doesn't surprise you instead. Okay, change my mind, I'm not touching that water. Yeah. Something's fishy about that mirror. Good eye. Could it be that there's a hidden camera behind the mirror and he's secretly recording his patients? Impossible. He wouldn't, or would he? Only one way to find out. Open the mirror cabinet. You open the cabinet door carefully, but there's no sign of a secret camera inside. Instead, you find toothpaste, a roll of toilet paper, and a bottle of whiskey. Read the label. In a purple old-fashioned font, it says Nun Night, sour mash. The recipe stays the same. 40% alcohol by volume, 80% proof. Take a few sips. A firm but sure tasting liquid fills your mouth, and after you swallow it, a dark, nutty, and salty flavors begin emerging from underneath. Leave. I thought he had porn in there. Well, that's what the thing was.
Feeling a bit better now?
Tipsy, much better.
That's good to hear. See you tomorrow, Mr. Harper.
Cool, we might have some fun options then, now that we're tipsy. We don't have a soggy sock anymore, though. The source of clanging is a young woman beating up an old vending machine for... Wait, this happened before! It's really couldn't play any further. Oh, it's actually changed. So I can't stamp on it. Okay. But this... It feels like something's up, though. She's still beating the door machine and it's driving you crazy, so I can't do two of the options because of that, but I can do anxious apprehension, just get away from her, which I guess is just leaving her alone. So we need the key card again? All the attention of the girl behind the counter is grabbed by them going phone call.
Yes. Now turn right, and then immediately take a slight left. Hold on, I've got someone on another line.
She presses a button on the phone.
Hello, reception.
She raises her eyes and
What
looks
can
at
I do for
you.
Dr. Fink? Okay. Yes, he's here. Of course, no problem.
In an instant, the realization dawns on you. Because of your crying outburst at the end of the session, Dr. Fink must have won the reception for your condition. Tipsy wink at her! She winks back at you, then smiles as she touches the button again.
Hey, listen. I have to go now, so let's... I know. We'll have to
Okay.
manage without it today. I know.
Oh.
Sorry. Bye. Hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in? Everything is in perfect order. Don't you worry a bit about anything.
Guilt-ridden, say sorry.
Apology accepted. Okay, let's get you into your room.
Her voice is full of enthusiasm.
So, number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything is prepared for you, and this is your key card.
Right, I'll actually reach for it rather than wait for her to put it on the counter. You stretch your arm politely, hoping she'll hand you a card, but she's completely ignoring your gesture and is extendedly waving it
I
around.
see you're confused by this.
Oh
You were
no.
expecting an old-fashioned key. You must be very tired. Perhaps I'll tell you about it some other time.
Oh!
It's a really interesting story.
I'm looking forward to hearing it sometime.
Here, I'll just need your signature.
Because I'm tipsy, I can draw a stick figure.
All right. Thank you.
She barely manages not to laugh, apparently not realizing that you've just evaded whichever legal trap they've wanted to put you in.
I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
Ciao! Right. Yeah, there's nothing to interact with. Oh, wait. I want to go check out that sign. Maybe there's a different option for the sign. Oh, it's not orange anymore. No bus until tomorrow. Oh. Okay, so that's a little bit different. I'm a bit confused, though, on how or why what's going on in the sense that we've gone back in time? Unlock the door and enter. Your dusty key says small CI. Yeah, so I can't open it because of anxious impression. So the only option I have is, why am I afraid of unpacking? Perhaps you're scared of what you might find inside. Or maybe worried that by unpacking you accept that you're going to stay here for some time. So I could either put what could be inside, or they're going to keep me here forever, aren't they? Let's see the second one. Yes. Oh. Perhaps I could relax a bit in the armchair instead. And leave. I can't do... So I had the option, come on, Eugene, just open it. But I can't do that. And I can't put the suitcase away without unpacking. How's it? Alright, well, this one. Some more. Open the tap. I can't open the tap, though. Could be dangerous, don't swallow it. You sure it's a good idea to swallow just sleeping pills and after drinking alcohol? Oh yeah, true. Whoops, I forgot about that bit. The armchair looks exactly like the one from Dr. Fink's room. Yeah, sit down. As soon as your buttocks touch the frayed armchair seat, tiredness overwhelms you, coming to a nowhere motel to a temporary you don't need. Okay, we've had that before. You wouldn't sleep with them, nerving relentlessness is eating you from inside like a colony of termites munching on a piece of dead wood. So I can either stare at my suitcase, mess with my phone, or just close my eyes. I'm going to stare at my suitcase, see what happens. What a pitiful inert object. It's full of my stuff. Stuff, clothes, phone charger, toothbrush, might as well be empty. But it isn't. And it won't ever be without your help. Mess with your phone, I guess? Through my feed. Is it going to be the same stuff? You've already seen it before? Same old, same old. Continue. This partial is appears by ringtone. Check who's calling. Unknown number. Let's answer the phone, see what happens this time.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow?
The line crackles heavily as if a man is speaking from a distant past. Who wants to know?
My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
But I have to do my case. Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy or Paranoid. Who gave you this number? I'm doing Paranoid,
Well,
obviously.
Mr. Harrow, to be honest, I don't even have your number. It was randomly selected by the computer. The privacy of our potential clients is among our core values here at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy, I can assure you. Now, if my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in a treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interests.
Oh, okay. Oh. Sorry. Sorry, I can only do... Are you referring to my psychotherapy here in Rue Valley?
Mr. Harrow, let me be frank with you. I have no idea where this True Valley of yours is, but we will work together to put an end to this undue response to your, well, unique situation. I mean, we have only known each other for a couple of minutes, and I can already see what a strong-willed individual you are. You know what you want, and nothing will stop you from getting it.
What?
So, I presume you're ready for the next step in our cooperation.
So my only option is, well, do I have to decide right now? This is all happening too suddenly. It's my indecisive trait.
I completely understand what you're trying to say, Mr. Harrow. To make things easier for you, I'll simply write down your general consent here and
What?
forward your case to my colleagues in our paralegal department. They'll contact you shortly. Well, Mr. Harrow, it was a colossal pleasure talking with you. Tschüss.
Before you have a chance to say anything, your phone line is already dead. But at least now you know you're not the only one realizing the absurdity of this mandated psychotherapy. Eventually, bored and tired of looking at a tiny screen, you put your phone down, finally admitting it won't help you sleep. How about if I try doing a game? This is relaxing right now. It's feeling unsettling. Oh, it's not your fault. You're simply too nervous to play a stressful game like this right now. After some time, you focus your head and put your phone down. Let's just try to sleep. Oh no. Oh, thank God. Okay, for a precious moment, there's only darkness, but images start flashing quickly about your consent, a veritable carousal of impression and experiences. Oh wait, there's more. Can I... Right. I need to go feed the cat, so I'll leave it with that, but I'll come... When I get back, we'll play more of this. This is actually really interesting of a game. I quite like it. Let's see where it goes. But yeah, I will be right back. Yeah. No one gives magic touches like Casey. Acupuncture's not too bad. I had it in my ass.
Still keeping tabs on you, huh?
Please, someone audio clip that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think they want you to heal them.
Yeah.
I probably rerun. She just stood there and took that like a champ. A bit more emotion would be good. Okay, sorry. I had this before. Whee! There you go, that better? Get in there. Oh my god, I can't do it anymore. What? It's fucking clean. Okay, need another 10%. Whee! That's about as much as I can do. You have to take it. Go out on his own terms.
Well played.
Just stood there nodding at him. Yeah, they're not too bad. Well, they are quite sour though. I think I could get down with these. Why are they so sour though? I do like sour shit though.
Who's not? At least you're still breathing. The park's public restroom should have first aid kits, so go find one and hold him, Drake. He's spitting blood everywhere.
In the bathroom? That thing highlighted in the back there? Yeah, he came inside my mouth. It's not very good.
Please, someone audio clip that.
Can you see me, Casey?
No. Where am I looking?
Upstairs.
Oh.
I am here.
Leave me alone.
Wait a minute, I'm nearly finished. Spider gets squished. What? It didn't close on me. It squeezed me. Oh my god, I got a trophy for sacrificing the gnome! Fuck the gnomes! This is my story! Ah, balls. Damn it. Poor gnome. Nah, that's alright. To the bottom! The speed rush, they stop there. Got. Oh, I'm alright. How long does it go on for? Right. Hello. I'm back. Right. I'm just going to test this out to make sure it actually works. Shout out Obby, it should come up.
Big Beak is up and close!
There we go.
Jesus Christ. It's so big! You see that? You see that big beak? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! See, you can get away with some.
Of course, always with Obby's clips. And shout out Cupcake as well, because Cupcake's amazing.
I don't fucking know. We're scared the fuck out of me.
That's creepy. Oh, Jesus!
Get your ass.
God damn!
Heart attacks. Get your ass.
I haven't got to see a full a Cupcake stream properly, so it's me sad. I think I got to tune in a little bit like one evening when I was struggling to sleep. But yeah, in general, I haven't got to properly check out one, but Cupcake's awesome. Right, let's have a look at these other options that we've now got then. So we've got this one. Judging by the reckless driving you just witnessed, the man is either under the influence or another patient of Dr. Phoenix. The man Nick is going to kill somebody. That is the choice we chose. Most likely himself. When did this happen? This evening, but later. You saw a strange man enter a car recklessly driving away. Okay. For a split second, the whole world is exploding, but it was just thunder and the loudest one you've ever witnessed. Does this motel even have a lightning rod installed? But while you're already thinking about the next strike, your heart is still racing because of this. Yeah, I remember that. That was funny you've ever heard witnessed. Unexpected call. You received a phone call from Percy Rugger, senior sales executive at the Ulterior Motive Exploiting Consultancy. Suddenly, the night sky turns blood red, and you feel an infinite scream passing through everything. Unbearable anxiety comes over you. You get away, but you can't run away yet. Nothing happened afterwards. Oh, and then everything happened again. But everything again, but nothing after. The meaning of what you've just experienced is so hard to grasp. Is this some weird deja vu? The memories seem so real, and yet these things clearly never happened. Have you actually gone completely mad and they were right to send you to Dr. Finnick? Or Fink? But what if the careless driver really shows up? What if the lightning actually hits the motel and the night sky turns red? So those are all part of this. Memory or fantasy? How could you remember something that is yet to happen? Then again, why would you fantasize about events so specifically? Hold to commit? Wait, can I... Oh yeah, hold to commit, yeah. Intention. Not enough willpower. You want to get up and find out if these strange memories will play out in reality or if it's all just a fever dream of a lunatic. Yet, you can't. It's all too much. All you really want is to forget everything about these weird visions. To forget about being here. To forget about the incident. So because I don't have many motivation, I can't snap out of it and get up, so I have to stay in the armchair forever. Seeing seconds feel like minutes, and minutes like hours. So I've got 3 options, but I can only do close your eyes again. As soon as you close your eyes, the images return, chasing one another. You can't seem to calm down, and at last you open your eyes again. Purple pill, there's nothing else to do but swallow the purple pill, or close your eyes again. Let's do the purple pill. So you're considering it again, despite the possibility of a dangerous interaction with alcohol? I have no choice. Swallowing a pill without any water is not a pleasant task, true, but getting up only to get some water definitely feels like too much of an effort. Force a pill down your throat. Okay. Using saliva as lubricant, you help the purple capsule find its way into your stomach. You have no idea of how long it will take until its side effects kick in, so there's nothing to do but wait. Let's close your eyes again. But gradually, your thoughts begin to slow down and your consciousness lightens its feverish grip on you. So I can either do dramatic, no turmoil, guilt-ridden, no remorse, no pressure, paranoid, no fear. Let's do no turmoil and be dramatic. Oh, I lost my anxious apprehension. Okay. Was it the purple pill? Or was it numb night? It doesn't matter, nothing matters. Embrace the sweet relief. Like a leaf on the wind, you're cast this way and that. But what is this? A tiny twig of light seems to have gotten stuck in deep inside you. It must have broken away from the mighty tree of the brightest lightning that you have ever fantasized about earlier. A spark still without shape, still without purpose, but full of potential. The sound of the loudest thunder jerks you out of your slumber. The specks of energy, now fully grown, is pulsing in your chest. You remember this feeling. Oh shit! We now have motivation! And you finally recognize where it is. Your pathetic attempt at forgetting about what you experienced earlier is shattered. Intention, let's commit. Intention acquired. You have to find out what careless driver showed up again. You must know if the sky will really be set ablaze. You need to see if everything will happen again, and if it does, you need to remember. Let's get up. The rain has slackened off and you see nothing out of the ordinary, nothing you could put your finger on. If the careless driver visited the motel, he was surely left already while you were sleeping. Yeah, as you exit your room, hair rises on your neck and an eerie sensation takes a hold of you. Memory or fantasy, glance towards the parking lot. There's nothing there. You stare at the reflection of the wet, dark asphalt. The memory begins unfolding in your mind again. He enters the car, starts the engine, and then he hits the transformer while driving in reverse, crashing in his rear light before driving away in a cloud of smoke. If this really happens, you may be able to find some evidence down there. That's right. Oh, okay. As you come closer to the transformer, you already notice a couple of red plastic shards. Memory of fantasy, inspect the transformer, look at the shards. Let's inspect the transformer. The transformer doesn't show any obvious sign of impact. Look at the shards. There are several small ones scattered all around, translucent triangles and rhomboids. The largest of them is lying right next to the transformer, shiny and wet, staring at you boldly from the dirty asphalt. Inspect the largest shard. The shard is obviously part of a broken rear light. This means he's been here already. There's no other option. I'm going to find something here and I did. Or is this still all a hoax? Am I being set up? Let's do the paranoid option. Could be. Who knows what their intention may be. And then before you can wrap your head around, all the skies are once more set ablaze exactly as you remembered, only confusing you even further. What will happen now? You find yourself back at Dr. Fink. Hey, Jester. In the moment, you will remember anything? Or was that one-time thing that invading will now continue as if nothing has happened? If befuddled, you cast your eyes on your wristwatch. It's 8:47. Okay. The frantic alarm sound nudges you back to the present. Still with me, Mr. Harrow? I know, the thing is, there's no sound options. Because the game's in alpha, there's literally like... I'll just turn it down on here, it's fine. Where's the game audio bit? Down a little bit. Hopefully that's not as bad. Yeah, because I can't turn it down for myself. Like, weirdly, Even though I'm assuming because it's pre-alpha, but yeah, there's literally like no settings for this game. So I'm just kind of having to go with what it is. But hopefully me adjusting it should be okay. Apologies if not. So yes, you have my wait, don't answer him. He's only trying to confuse you to make you forget.
Mr. Harrow, can you hear me?
Continue. And you need to remember. I don't want to remember. And why would you? Bury it all deep inside with everything else and you never think about it again. There's that sound again. To make a big thing of chili. Oh, that sounds like it'd be good. It's getting like, I mean, I don't know about there, but it's been kind of cold now today. I feel like something like that would be very heartening. Metallic clang, and suddenly an image of a young woman punching a key in the old vending machine goes into your mind. But like your first rock in an avalanche is inevitably followed by others and more memories starting emerging. The receptionist, the thunder, the mysterious driver, and finally that of yourself standing in front of the transformer under the fiery sky, hoping that you won't forget everything again. It's my memories. Hold to wrap up. Okay. As you struggle to put the memories in the correct order, your mind fog dissipates and two simple words form on your lips. Time loop. Seems like you're trapped in some sort of time loop where 47 minutes repeat over and over. It may all be a hoax even though. Dr. Finnick's voice pulls you back from the old motel room.
I don't think I follow, Mr. Harrow. Would you care to elaborate?
A few days of chills, but it's muggy again. Close. You can tell me this is the end? You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Okay. I actually really like this. This was a very fun game. You son of a bitch. I want to play more. Meh. Wonder when it's out? Oh, fuck knows. Like I said, at the moment it's just a pre-alpha, so... I actually don't know how to exit out of it. Oh, save and exit. It's a very interesting game, though. I really like the art style of it. And to be fair, after watching a couple people playing a little bit of Disco Elysium, it does very much feel like Disco Elysium. But yeah, in general, it was pretty good. I kind of like it. I like the art style. I like the way that it's all done, like kind of like a bit like a comic as well. Yeah, let me do this thing. What kind of games do you usually play? God damn. Okay. Not that. Is that? Yeah. No. All these games that they've suggested, I've not played any of them. Okay. How far did you get into the game? If you didn't complete the alpha, please check events. Finish the whole alpha, yes. I said, did you enjoy the most? You can set up to 3. Story, visual style. Well, not a story, because we didn't really get too much of that. Definitely the writing and the protagonist personality impact. That was pretty good. I like that the fact that because our character was paranoid, we couldn't do certain choices. Which aspects of the game did you enjoy the least? I think really not like anything. None of the above. Yeah. Yes. I would actually really recommend that. Visual side of the game is definitely a 5. Character animations, 4. Some of it seemed a little bit weird. You think about dialogue interface fonts, I really like that. The map interface, there was a map. Oh, the mind map. Actually, that was kind of cool. I like that one. Did you encounter any difficulties with the mind map interface? Not really. How would you rate the story in the alpha? Yeah, it gives it a 4. Do you think about the part of the story that was presented in alpha? I liked it and I'm looking forward to playing. Yeah. I mean, I kind of just want to know more. The personality system I fucking loved. What do you think about the personality system? It was very fun. I easily created a personality I wanted. Yeah. What do you think about the status effects? I like them. I didn't realize I could get some of them on purpose. Yeah, that's true. The voice acting, I'd say that's a 4. How do you rate music and design? Yeah, 4. Which would you rate it? I give it a 9. No, I don't want any news about it, so I'm not going to give it my email. Yeah. That's really cool, though. It's actually kind of like, I haven't really played, I mean, I guess, like, if basing off the game, I guess the closest thing to that is obviously Disco Elysium. I've not played it. I can't think of a game that I've played that's similar to Disco Elysium at all. So that's also another one. I generally, I wouldn't really know what I could say it was like, I guess. Yeah, no, that was really fun. I kind of looking forward to seeing what it's like when it fully comes out. Because I mean, like from what I know of Disco Elysium, it's like there's I think there's a few locations and it's all like detective work. So I'm kind of curious how this would play out, considering it's based on like time loop and like how long it would actually be. Because there's only so long you could do a time loop game before it would get stale. But I'm gonna add that to my wish list. I mean, in the pictures, there's definitely other locations that you can go to. But yeah, I'm definitely curious in the sense of like how much there will be to it. Let me copy that. I need to recommend it to Andy because Andy fucking loves Disco Elysium. Andy. Oh, right. Send that to Andy. We're all good. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do because originally I was only. To be fair, I kind of really only fancied just streaming this. Because today's been a bit rough. I uninstall games on Epic. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna leave it there anyway. I'm not like really feeling like playing anything else. I just really wanted to try this game out. So it was a short one, but it was something. I just didn't want there not to be a stream. Especially where I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna do a long stream on Sunday. Honestly, I have no clue. I'm just generally not too sure about stuff at the moment. But yeah, I'm gonna send the love. I know we've raided Amber like twice, but I'm gonna raid Amber again because generally Amber's such fun company. So I'm more than happy to send the love that way. So let's do that. Kisses, thank you, Jester. Yeah, I know it's a bit shit having a small stream, but I'm hoping it's appreciative that there was a stream at least, because I nearly didn't. To be fair, I haven't nearly streamed the last 3 days, but I've just done it anyway because I'm like, I feel bad about not streaming. Yeah. But hopefully people enjoyed the game that they did see of it. It looks very good. I may play it. If I can kind of like that, maybe, I mean, I wanted to play Disco Elysium on stream anyway at some point, but it might give me more of a reason to play it, if that makes sense. So yeah. But yeah, Amber's playing Deep Rock Galactic with Biscuit, so we'll send the love over that way. But I appreciate keeping me company while I was playing it. I'll still be obviously chatting the Discord whenever it gets brought up. Or whenever it gets brought up, whenever there's people chatting and whatnot. Yeah, tomorrow obviously there's no stream because I leave here about just after 10 o'clock, and I don't think I get home till about 9 o'clock at night. But yeah, Sunday should be EDF. Don't think there's anything that's popped up to say that we're not doing it. Depending on my mood, may or may not do a longer stream. I don't know. We'll see. But yes, if you haven't, of course, there are the links. I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening, and I'll miss you all. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.